Primal's Log, Stardate 91825.7. Work on the next Transformers discussion videos is taking longer than expected. The new Transformers news seems to be hit left and right with things like the new Transformers Bumblebee movie trailers, including the international one, and the new Transformers Cyberverse episode has aired on Hasbro's YouTube channel. Knowing I need to get these things taken care of before I can get the next Transformers discussion video out, it seems I have my work cut out for me. That, along with taking care of a toddler who needs her nap time, and a newborn who eats quite a bit. Consider supporting the channel on Patreon. For as little as $1 a month, you can help us bring you more content like this. Hey guys, it's Rodimus Primal. I am back with another video, and today I'm going to bring you guys a recap of the new Transformers Cyberverse episode 4, The Journey. It has been put on the YouTube channel for Hasbro, and I wanted to give you guys a recap on it. But before I do that, I hope you guys have seen my trailer reaction for the new Transformers Bumblebee trailer. I was thinking about doing an international one, but the thing is that I did see it, so I couldn't give you guys like a straight reaction. It wouldn't have been, legit or anything, but I did see it, and I'm excited for it even more now after hearing like Blitzwing talk. It kind of sounds pretty cool. I'm also going to see Transformers the movie on Thursday, so if seeing this recording after then, I'll be doing a recap of my little adventure out going to see Transformers the movie on the big screen. I am really excited for that. So let's actually start talking about this. Now, if you guys don't already know, Transformers IDW, or the IDW comics, are doing a crossover with Transformers in a one-off mini series where the old, I think it's the Filmation cartoon, was doing the Star Trek cartoon that they had, and they are doing a crossover with a G1 styled Transformers, so they're actually going to meet. So it kind of worked pretty well with this episode airing, since all the news is coming out for that new Star Trek, Transformers crossover. The episode actually starts off very much like how I started this video with Prime's Log, in that the Ark is out in space, they're looking for the Allspark, but they're running low on Energon. And Wheeljack, which is really, really cool because we actually get to see Wheeljack now in the series. He's working in engineering. He's very much like Scotty, as far as trying to do things, trying to boost signal strength, and it kind of seemed, I don't know if maybe it would seem like a no, it's more like Scotty. I wouldn't say it's more like Geordi. It's definitely a different type of character there. But I do like this Wheeljack. I don't necessarily like the mouth, and maybe it's a G1 thing. It's kind of like taking that G1 look and feel, but I guess Transformers Prime already did it and did it well. I just missed the ninja mask. And kind of the same thing with Grimlock. I don't like Grimlock without a mouth. I mean, with a mouth, it's kind of like I want his faceplate. But the thing is that they land on a what seems like a small deserted planet, and they end up in the mines. And Grimlock talks very smart. I don't like that. I don't like him being super intelligent. I guess maybe it's just the every Grimlock we've had before this point has been like a lumbering Dinobot, and he doesn't seem to have a dino mode. He didn't transform, so I think this is obviously pre-Earth, so he doesn't have a dinosaur mode. And he talks, he doesn't laugh at Bumblebee's joke, and it kind of upsets Bumblebee a little bit, but he ends up getting pulled down underground, and they go looking for him, and they end up finding these creatures. And after finding the creatures, they realize that these creatures live off of Energon, and Optimus is like, all right, we're leaving. They end up getting into going into stasis, and pretty much that's what ends up happening before the Ark comes to Earth. So that explains how the Ark came to Earth in Transformers Cyberverse. But you know what, I actually like it. I enjoyed this episode so far, and it was a very short story. I liked seeing the characters that were aboard the Ark. We got to see Ratchet, we got to see Chromia. They were aboard the Ark's bridge crew. That was pretty cool. And we also know that there are a lot of Autobots on the Ark, and they're all in stasis, and we don't know which ones there are. So maybe pretty much all of Season 1, Season 2 G1 Transformers are aboard the Ark, at least according to this. But we only know of Windblade and Bumblebee as far as the Cyberverse cartoon. I don't know where they're going to go with it. But I'm liking it so far. It's not as good. You know something? The more I'm watching this show, I think it's a good show. I don't think it's a great show. It shows a lot of promise. I think it would be better if it was a 22-minute episode and it felt like more it was a full story. This felt like it was basically like a short side story. It didn't feel like it was, you know, part of like this grandiose tale or that serial 22-minute episode format. I really miss it. I really do miss that. And I know I've been complaining about it since, like, you know, the first episode, you know, the first 3 episodes aired, and I've been complaining about it obviously before that point. But honestly, it does feel like these episodes are a little too short. But they're doing well with a little bit of storytelling in the time frame that they have, which is a good thing. It's something that the Prime Wars trilogy had a hard time doing, and this seems to do it a lot better. I don't know if it's the budget or anything else. Something else to take note of: the voice acting. Kind of weird. I don't like Grimlock's, you know, being intelligent. I don't, you know, this voice acting with the new Optimus Prime. He's okay. He seems to be emulating Peter Cullen quite a bit, and I like that. But it's his own take. It almost feels like that if they got Peter Cullen to do Season 2, that we wouldn't really be missing a beat, because it seems like this Optimus Prime is the same. I also don't like the fact that Optimus doesn't have his mouth plate. Come on. I know he had it in the last episode, but I don't know. It's an old G1 thing. You know, Optimus always had the mouth that moved up and down. That's the way it's supposed to be. That's the way Optimus has always been. But since Michael Bay's, you know, 2007 movie, you know, Optimus has never had his mouth plate up all the time, and it just I miss the old face going up and down. I miss it. I really do. So I know it's a little bit of a nitpick, but what could he do? Something else to take note of is that when Grimlock goes into stasis, he says, "I hope I'm not in this too long. Whenever I wake up from stasis, I'm always groggy and slow." So is that going to be like how we're going to explain why Grimlock is going to talk like me? Grimlock talk like this because me, Grimlock, do whatever. I wonder if that's how they're going to do it with this Cyberverse cartoon. You know, but it's something that if you didn't pick up on it, then maybe you're not an old Transformers fan like myself, or it was just a throwaway line that just went over your head. But I picked up on it. I thought it was pretty neat. I thought that was a cool way to segue for the Cyberverse version. But I think it probably would be better if he just basically had a Dinobot mode. But, you know, we'll get there, I guess, when eventually Grimlock shows back up in the series. He'll probably show up speaking just like that. And with that said, I want to know what you guys think. If you guys seen the new episode, I know it's region locked for some of you. And I sorry, I don't know what's going on with Hasbro is doing something. I'm pretty sure if you have the Cartoon Network app, you can watch the Transformers Cyberverse cartoon as it airs. So, you know, see if you guys can watch it that way. This way that you can watch along with my videos. But I want to know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts in the comments section below. You know, thumbs up this video, subscribe, share it all over the place. And obviously follow me on Facebook and on Twitter. And, you know, if you can, support me on Patreon. Check out my Devil Hunter Mayumi video game trailer. And as always, guys, until next time, till all are one.
I hate going into stasis. I'm always groggy and slow after I wake up.